Good day everyone and welcome to session recap. Today, 3rd of April 2017 and 5 different setups as always. I hope that you enjoyed previous week. We had some nice trades going on. Some of trades unfortunately didn't pull back towards our POC zone, but yet again we had a nice week behind us. I wish a very good evening to every one of you guys, and I see a lot of people from all over the world here. So yeah, I'm very pleased to see you in such numbers. So before I begin, as always, standard is disclaimer explaining that online educational materials are developed by Admiral Markets Estonia for a global audience. So take into consideration that the information in this session is not suitable for everyone, and this webinar is for informational and educational purposes only. Risk disclosure statement stating all possible risks associated with Forex market. By accepting the risk, you're also proceeding further with me. Okay, and finally, these are results from past week, 27th of March 2017. So euro-dollar positional trade was good for 25 pips. All trades were valid until Wednesday because I stated that Wednesday is the day when Article 50 would be enacted. So actually we had a 20 to 25 pips on euro-dollar possible. Also positional trade on pound-dollar was good for possible 55 pips. Australian dollar was good for 90 pips. Dollar CAD either didn't qualify, or if you took the entry on Wednesday, then it could be 20 pips. It could have been 20 pips. And Euro Yen didn't qualify. So total pips pool for the previous week was 170. Okay, this was before we had a live trading session on Wednesday. The trade of the week definitely was Australian dollar. That actually went into nice profits after rejection from the base zone POC that we showed on the previous week. So rules and setups: give price a breathing room, and you need always ensure that price has a breather. You cannot enter simply within 1 or 2 pips if you don't see that price will drop down to POC zone. Enter within 15 pips of the predicted level if it's in agreement with your system. The level that we use and the zone is so-called POC or buffer zone. Also use scaling in if you wish, because you do your own trade and money management. Respect your stop loss always. Add the spread to your stop loss, even if you trade via ECN, at 2 to 5 pips spread depending on the pair traded. Also, we take only one position per listed pair. It's either positional or alternative trade, whichever hits first. First touch of the zone is the most profitable, and that is why we trade the first touch. We are focusing on the first touch. Positional trades are trend trades. Alternative trades are counter trend trades. Okay, that is how we classify these trades. Breakout trades and scalp trade levels can be traded independently of any position. Depending on time and volatility, we use profit stop after 20 pips and not less. Session recap setups are valid for today, tomorrow, and sometimes the day after tomorrow. Also pay attention to Twitter updates. Scalp trades should be done at or very close to important support resistance levels, and those levels are calculated by historical levels and Camarilla. Also, I advise you to add these levels to your system and pay attention to trend, so if we miss a pullback entry, you might find other trend-based entries. And the term pips pool is the maximum available number of pips you could have made on recap entries. And let's start with previous week. Okay, so for the previous week we had euro dollar. We had an uptrend on euro dollar, and before it dropped, it actually rejected from our POC zone. The rejection happened here. Maximum number was let's say 25 pips, minimum number was 10 pips, because from this zone actually it started to reject, and then it started to drop on Wednesday just when Article 50 was enacted. You see euro dollar spiked then and started to drop. Although I'm prepared to buy euro dollar today. Then pound dollar, also I need to say good trade setup, because we actually had our buy position initiated before Article 50. So our buy position happened the next day, and you can see here it happened during 28th of March, and there actually we had a spike from our POC zone. From this spot it went all the way up to 25.96, almost hitting 26. So I might say that pound dollar was also a very good performer for previous week before the Article 50 was enacted. So here you can see it spiked from our POC zone and then it went straight to the upside. Australian dollar was the trade of the week. Actually, the pair dropped very nicely into the POC zone. We had a buy position around 75.80, and from this spot it made a double bottom here and it started to reject towards 77. So it stopped around 76.80. So I think this trade setup was also very good, and in my opinion this was the trade of the week. Definitely Australian dollar rejection from 75.80 towards 76.80. Okay, so here you can see Australian dollar. You should see Australian dollar. Yeah, here Australian dollar 75.87 was double bottom here, and then it spiked towards 76.80. So definitely, in my opinion, Australian dollar was the trade of the week. Dollar CAD trade, actually the price didn't pull back towards POC zone that was set up around 34.45 towards 34.60 and 75. Actually it came to 34.15, 14, and then it started to drop. It made head and shoulders here, but then again here you can see it rejected from 33.20 zone exactly at POC. It rejected towards 33.45. So you could have made some 40, let's say 20-25 pips. But then again, this happened after Wednesday, and I personally didn't trade this, but you see there was a rejection there. And euro yen, well, 120.80 was sell trade. Unfortunately, the pair went to 120.44. So if it had broken above 120.50, I think that then definitely it should have made it to POC zone. That was around 120.65.80 to 95 with a stop loss of 121.25. Okay, so when you see this, guys, this is usually the median point. So if I say 120.80 sell, you can sell around 120.65, 80, and 95. The biggest thing is to keep your stop loss intact, because guys, we are trading the zone. We always trade in the zone. The biggest advantage is to respect the stop loss. Once we are in the zone, we pull the trigger. Zone, depending on ATR and general volatility, zones can also be a little bit wide, but let's say 15 pip buffer to the both side is the POC zone range. So if you see 120.80, it means you can sell or buy, whatever I say. In this example, it's sell. 120, 65, 80, 95, stop loss 121.25, and you can always opt to scale in. If the price is within the zone, you can try to scale in. But the big thing is to respect your stop loss. Okay, so this was recap for the previous week. 170 total pips pool. Okay, guys, and of course, I want to stress out that it's very important to come and visit live trading sessions. Okay, those are on Wednesdays. So now, guys, while I'm speaking or while you're watching my webinar, get here to Admiral Markets website, go to analytics page, education page, click Forex and CFD webinars, and click join webinar. Register for Wednesday live trading session, because yet again next day, Wednesday in 2 days, I will also trade live setups. And previous week had good trades, dollar yen short trade, euro dollar long trade. So you can always watch some live trades going during 1 hour webinar. And of course, you can learn a lot of different things. You can always ask me, and I take a look at other pairs, and we trade live here. Also, don't forget to sign up for Wednesday live trading. So let's get back to our webinar. 170 total people, trade of the week, Australian dollar. Yeah. Okay, some comments. Diliana is saying, I still can't sleep that I missed live trading last week. Well, this week we will also have live trading, so don't forget to sign up. So just go to the site and register. Here, guys, I am long now on euro dollar. Honestly, guys, I'm long on euro dollar. I have a buy position opened at this point. 1.0660 is my entry. 40 pip stop loss. I'm aiming for 0.720. TP2 is 0.750. This is the sell trade, but now I'm already long, guys. Okay, so I think that the euro dollar might reject now or start to reject. So that is why I went long. And definitely, guys, euro dollar is a bit of, I can say, it has a range. It's been ranging, guys. But now if you see, it's deeply oversold, guys. It's deeply oversold. Here we have weekly L5, monthly H3. So guys, this is support. Also around this spot, we had a big candle. This was Marubozu candle historically. How we trade high momentum setups, okay, like this. So it's already at 61.8 retracement. So I'm not selling now, guys. Again, the screen is paused. It seems that go to webinar Citrix software auto poses my my screen. You should see my screen now. Here, guys. Yeah, sometimes it seems that the software simply pauses automatically, but just tell me and I will unfreeze it. Here, guys, you see weekly L5 here already overshot it's monthly H3. How we trade Camarilla. Camarilla levels, very precise, very I can say proven. I prefer Camarilla. It's for me definitely the best possible pivot point indicator in the market, and you know that I'm very fond of it. So here, this is my decision to enter the market at 1.0660. So buy trade initiated on live account 0660. This is demo account, so I'm not showing you demo trades, only live trades. And I can say, guys, that I'm on live account. I entered this position, okay? 0660 buy. I have 40 pip stop loss. I'm risking 2% on this trade. I can afford a little bit more of a risk. So 0720 is TP, 0750. I will watch the trade. I will monitor the trade. As I said, one of the reasons was a big bullish candle. This is so-called Marubozu candle, high momentum candle. It has a perfect confluence at monthly H3 at 61.8. If you are familiar with price action trading school, guys, then you should know that high momentum trading is one of my trademarks. And if you know how I trade and how I teach you to trade, this is what I personally came up with, well, let's say 8 years ago. So 8 years ago, I came with this idea how to trade high momentum trades, and I incorporated into practical naked trading. The thing that I also explained on Price Action Trading School. You can watch complete Price Action Trading School on Admiral Markets YouTube channel. Just Google for Price Action Trading School and you should be able to see it. Here, Confluence here. Okay, guys. I put my stop below 88.6. So let's see if it breaks down. Well, my trade will be stopped out. But nevertheless, we need to trade what we see. This is a little bit counter trendish trade you need to have in mind. And well, definitely, I think that you see this is still in some sort of uptrend. This is head and shoulders inverse. Okay, historically high momentum candle, 61.8, previous support being tested, monthly H3. Let's see. So this is my trade at this point. Of course, guys, I am always straightforward and honest with you. I'm long on dips most of the time on pound dollar. So if pound dollar drops, I will go long again. 24.20 is possible buy position. But also, guys, have in mind that 23.90 can also be a valid position. So we need to decide which one of those to trade. I mean, this is the zone. So if it drops here, I will be looking to buy. Of course, stop loss is wrong because this is, guys, I will correct it now. Just give me a few seconds. I will pause the screen now and I will correct the stop loss. Stop loss is 23.70. Okay, so this is stop loss. Now I will show you the screen again. Here, stop loss is 23.70. I will go long in the case pound dollar gets down because I don't have a bias, guys, usually. But at this point, I have slight bias to buy pound dollar on dips. One of the reasons why I'm looking to go long primarily on pound dollar is that the reaction on Article 50 has been second to none. I mean, we already expected that pound dollar should drop, right? When Article 50 starts. Honestly, guys, Article 50 was a little bit disappointing from traders' perspective because I expected it to drop just, well, let's say 200 pips at least more than it initially dropped, and then I would go long. But it didn't drop. It actually dropped. I mean, it dropped slightly and then it was bought. For me, it's a sure sign that pound dollar now, of course, we can sell it, but at this point, for me, it's buying on dips. So this is where I would buy. And of course, I would go for a sell around 27 with stop loss 27.50. And this is the chart of pound dollar. Okay, so pound dollar, if it drops initially, okay, you see 4 hour is very bullish, guys. Cup with handle pattern here. This is cup with handle, and this handle here is a bit wide. But if you go to 1 hour time frame, you can see a steady uptrend with broadening pattern here. And this is bullish for me, really. Even though if you put this here, you would get some sort of widening channel. It means that it can go up and down. I don't particularly like this pattern, but the projection is that the angle of this megaphone is a bit steep here. You see the megaphone. It's not a classic megaphone like this. It's an angled megaphone that tells me that pound dollar is indeed bought on dips. It also can be sold on rallies, but primarily it's bought on dips. So should it drop to our POC zone, it will make some sort of bigger broadening top, but yet again, this will be pretty much bullish. If you put your Fibonacci retracement from this spot to this spot, you will see that POC zone actually lies around weekly L4 level all the way down here, guys, to 88.6. So once it drops, this will be the zone to buy into. Stop loss is below. I mean, this is daily L3, but in the now moment, it will be different level. So again, guys, okay, we are actually trading this as professionals in the sense that we want to buy when pound is oversold around WL4. Of course, it's weekly L4 support, and if it happens in next couple of days, it would be very good. If not, guys, 27.00 is the way to sell, around 27.00 here. Here on 4-hour time frame, you can see 27.00. Big rejections in history, guys. Also, it's monthly H3, weekly H4, and here 27.00. Okay. So monthly H3, weekly H4, and here it should definitely drop if it gets there. Australian dollar, again, looking to buy the dip in Australian dollar. 75.35 possible buy position. 74.80 is stop loss. 77.00 is TP. Okay, so I think that Australian dollar could be bought on dips. Okay. Yeah, guys, TP1 for buy trade here is 26. So 26.00 is TP1 and TP2 is 27. So 26 is TP1. Australian dollar, I would go long again, 75.35. If it drops, you see it's very bullish for me. This is very bullish sign. But I want to see the dip. So 75.35 is for me the level to go long. Here, big confluence, guys. Big confluence here. Weekly L4, 75, 35, 40. Okay, here also you have 78.6 retracement. Historical buyers here. So I expect now moment buyers also to show up around 75, 35, 40. So this looks like it might go up from this spot. So yeah, Australian dollar is for me bullish. Yes, always, guys, watch for RBA, Reserve Bank of Australia. That will be the risk for today. So I will put risk disclaimer. Of course, guys, if you can trade during Asia session, or if you are able to stay late at night, you might watch it. But yes, RBA decision, definitely. RBA, I will put a warning here. Warning, RBA decision. Okay, so give me a second. Give me a second now. I will put a risk warning. Yes, of course. Ilya, sure, no problem. Here, Australian dollar 75.35 is a positional buy. 74.80 stop, 77.00 TP. Alternative sell could kick in at 77.20. Stop loss 77.50 TP 0.7620. Okay. As I said, I am bullish here on Australian dollar, guys. For me, this looks like it might reject. A lot of confluence here. 77 is big confluence, monthly H3, weekly H4. A lot of sellers here in near-term history. You see here a lot of sellers. So we could probably sell there. But be warned and take really special attention to RBA decision. Dollar CAD is in uptrend. I'm looking to buy around 33.50 with stop loss 33.00, 34.55. Sorry, this is TP. Okay, so I will correct this later. So this is TP. So 33.50, positional buy 33.00, stop loss 34.55. I will answer your question, guys, just when I roll these slides. So be patient. 33.50. Here, this is the setup for dollar CAD. I think dollar CAD now is in uptrend again. See here, big spike, then drop. This is consolidation. We have a rectangle here. If you place Fibonacci retracement from the previous swing towards highest point here, guys, definitely. And sell around 34.60. So yes, of course, wait to enter. So 33.50, guys. Here, it's 38.2. Previous order block here, guys. Also, you see, order block. So I think this could reject, make another bullish move. Yes, guys, I will look into your question just when I finish with this. Of course, don't worry. And sell is around 34.60. A lot of confluence for selling, guys. Here, this trend line has been broken. This is leaned head and shoulders. You have a left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Okay. You have previous resistance around 34.30. But even if you move it here, you see it started to drop around 34.65 to 70. This was the big candle. Also, if you put Fibonacci on this momentum candle, okay, like this, you will see that retracement is actually almost close to a none. So you see 34.45 is 88.6, the buffer zone. Weekly H4, 34.45, previous sellers. So this is the zone to sell into. Okay, so buy around 33.50, sell around 34.60. Okay. Finally, dollar yen. Now it's in downtrend. And if you followed my analysis today, guys, it was a sell at 112, 112.30, stop loss 110.30 TP. But I think it could be sold again. Okay, and I'll show you now. So we had a sell around 111.70 today. I mean, the price didn't go to the zone initially, but later it rejected. We had a big rejection, really a nice rejection, guys. Although the price didn't go directly to POC, it came 10 pips from today POC after I did the analysis. So this was pre-fact analysis here, and after I published the analysis and tweeted about it, the price went very close to POC zone and then reject. We had rejection. So I think that dollar yen could reject again. Now at this point, because this setup from today is already happening, okay, this is the setup for today, it's already happening. What I think is next sell around 112.00 would be good. Egels is asking, the Camarilla shows lines previous week candles. Yes, because these are weekly. This is weekly, L3, daily L3. You also have monthly here levels, so everything is incorporated here. These are daily levels. These are quarterly levels. So here, see, it's now in a downtrend. But as I say, I would go long definitely if it drops around this spot. It's weekly L4, strong support here, daily L5, it's 88.6 retracement. So definitely I am looking to go long. So now I will, so yes, short around this spot, long around this spot. Of course, guys, now I will roll the slides and then you can ask me questions. So, euro dollar, pound dollar, Australian dollar, dollar CAD, dollar yen. So here it is. Now questions. Ilya, no problem. Yugoslav, EuroCAD, good entry on 4 hour for long-term trade. I didn't trade a lot EuroCAD, but it looks like it might reject. Simply it's W bullish, and actually it's slightly above support. So yeah, if it closes here with a momentum candle above 1 hour, on 1 hour time frame above this level, or if it closes on 4 hour time frame above this level, I think EuroCAD is good to go long. Yes, I agree. Angel is asking about gold. Bullish pattern on gold. This is inverted head and shoulders here, I think this could go up. So gold should go up. I think buying on dips is okay now. So I think gold could be bought on dips. Yes, so it looks like uptrend. Here, this could be a retest. Watch for this level or this level ultimately. Here, buying zone. Next question. Eddie, please, Nenad, I've written to you regarding scalping systems. Yes, I will send it. As soon as we finish with webinar, I will send it. Petkov is asking, can you explain in ATR what to watch for? Presian, we actually had a webinar about ATR. It's on price action trading school. So please go to YouTube. I will show you the link. Just give me a second. And this is definitely here. Price action trading school channel. POC zones. I'm sure that we did ATR. I don't know, it should be uploaded, but we did ATR. If it's not uploaded, I will upload it. But definitely it should be there within these here through an ATR breakout. So I explained ATR. Also, what I can say about ATR, that on intraday time frames, I use 14 setting for ATR. Okay, so it's 14. Okay, and also I think that ATR is one of the best momentum volatility indicators that can show you levels very, very accurately. But I don't have time now to explain fully what ATR. Just watch for tops and bottoms of ATR. Tops and bottoms are very important. Tops and bottoms, yeah. Gerhard is asking about Euro Yen. It's definitely sell on rallies. It might start to reverse, guys, but a level to watch for a possible scalp or sell is this one. Okay, 118.90. Also, you might try to scalp short also from this region, but 118.90 in my opinion is even stronger because it's weekly L5. It's also previous resistance that turned into previous support that turned into resistance, and if it gets there, I think the pair could reject. So yeah, watch for it. Next question, why GBP warning again? Maybe it's a leftover from previous slides. Yes, I will remove this, guys. So I mean, obviously it's a leftover, a remnant from previous slides, so I will just remove it. So it does not have any validity, this warning. So this is normal trade, normal setup. Okay, so I remove this. So treat it normally. Next question is crude oil. Forex Fly crude oil is, this is it, definitely bullish. Everything has been overshot. Moving on to 4-hour time frame, it's at resistance. So possible sell could kick in here. This is the lesson number 1. Price action trading school. This is a possible sell. So because the pair is bullish, it does not mean that you should go long at resistance. This is possible sell. And for buying opportunities, you need to find quick confluence. Let me do this quickly. Yeah, as I presume, confluence a little bit below. I think this is good confluence here. It's weekly L3. It's previous order block EMA 8938.2. Okay, so this could be a rejection. If it doesn't break this level, then this could be a rejection towards this zone here. But this zone is for selling. Euro GBP, Sorin is asking for Euro GBP. This is a bit tricky. We don't have any clear trend on Euro GBP, except that it's been heavily bought into, then heavily sold. Well, this pair, if I knew a setup on Euro GBP, I would tell you, but at this point, I don't see any particular setup with Euro GBP. I am not sure what this could bring, so I wouldn't delve deeper into it. This is just this is like a range, big range on 4-hour time frame. I don't like how it looks. Marco is asking about Euro, Australian dollar. Let me see, Euro AUD. It should be here. I don't know why we don't see it here. Let's see if it's okay, symbols. Okay, let's see. Euro AUD, and then we're moving on to next set of questions. I'm trying, guys, to answer all of your questions. Here, Euro AUD. Again, this is like buying on dips. So definitely this is buying on dips. But what I can see here is this pair has a potential to make a bearish head and shoulders here. So if this keeps on climbing, we have a couple of trend lines here. Definitely this could reject, but also pay attention if this low is taken out, you might get a short trade towards this spot here. If it gets rejected, then here it could form head and shoulders. So watch for buying here, breakout sell, and or selling there. Next question, gold. I already covered gold. I explained about gold. Okay, so this is the chart, guys, and as I said, is buy on dips on gold. Oil we covered. Okay, Dow Jones, inverted head and shoulders, left shoulder head, right shoulder. If it closes above the low of the left shoulder, it could spike to the upside. This is very bullish. This looks very bullish in my opinion. But you need to see the close. Ideally, close should be above previous low. We had a sell-off and you see it went down, but it looks like it could reject to the upside. I will roll the slides again. My email for indicator request, Tarantula FX at gmail.com. Okay. As I say, oil could reject here. Okay. It's close to resistance, but also I'll be looking, this is the buy zone for oil. This could start to reject from this spot. Next question. Hi, I'm Ignacio from Chile. What do you think about trifecta strategy of Rob Booker? Honestly, I have never heard of Rob Booker and trifecta strategy. I don't know what it is. Do you have a newer version of Camarilla 2? Guys, this indicator is not for commercial use. I use it now for an analysis, and maybe in the future it can be shared with you, but it will be announced in next month. So I think we could share it with you. But now at this point I have older Camarilla Pivot 2 that is also very good that I can share. At this point it's non-commercial. S&P 500, S&P 500, still this looks bullish to me. Inverted head and shoulders. Most of the equities, guys, move in a correlation. So you see here, this is left shoulder head, the right shoulder. Again, this looks bullish. It looks like it could start to reject. If it closes above this support, it could reject, and it needs to break out for a trade to be successful. But definitely this looks like inverted head and shoulders, bullish to me. Euro GBP, I covered Euro GBP already. As I said, for me this is non-tradable pair at this spot, guys. I don't see any big trading opportunities. Now with Euro GBP, this looks like some sort of range, some sort of, I don't like how it moves. Big spikes up and down, no clear pattern here. I would stay away from this pair. So I will roll slides again. We have a buy position already initiated at 0.660. So I have taken a long trade, guys, on 0.660. 0.620 is stop loss. TP 0.720. TP2 0.750. Alternative sell 0.775. 0.820. 0.700. But as you can see, I'm already long on euro dollar. So we had a setup during this webinar. This is pound dollar. This is Australian dollar. This is dollar CAD. And finally, this is dollar yen. Now, Forex Fly, dollar CAD and crude oil are not in correlation. So we will actually put here, we will use different correlations. So USD CAD, WTI, say, okay, here. Intraday, oh, we don't see any yeah, here. Intraday correlation, it's negative correlation. You see, it's minus 49, okay? You don't see, okay, here. Intraday correlation is negative. So they should move opposite. Maybe for last, I don't know, 25 bars, whatever, we cannot see now. The feed, for, okay, correlation for last 100 1-hour bars, minus 70. So you see, they're in the opposite correlation. Definitely, dollar CAD, WTI, minus 70. Here. So negative correlation. You see, Japanese yen, WTI negative correlation. This is Nikkei, Japanese 225, Nikkei index. Negative correlation with gold. Sorry, negative correlation with, I'm not looking it now, yeah, with dollar index here. Definitely, totally, they should move totally opposite. And big correlation now, guys, between dollar yen and dollar Chinese yuan. So if you want to trade, I already covered this. If you want to trade Asian session, pay attention to dollar yen, dollar Chinese yuan, and Hang Seng index, guys. Hang Seng is the beast. Okay. This is very, very strong pair. It moves heavily, guys. I don't see the correlation now. But let's use some. Yeah, we cannot see correlation at this point. It needs the feed. But this is the beast. Okay, this is the beast. Hang Seng index. If you like Asian session, dollar yen, Australian dollar yen, pound yen eventually, Hang Seng, Nikkei, that is for you to trade. Angel, Nenad, when you will come in Bulgaria? For me, it will be a big honor to be my guest. Thank you, Angel. I will let you know if I come to have a seminar there. I would like to come to Bulgaria. Yeah, I've been traveling also couple of times also through Bulgaria. I didn't make it for 2, 3, 4 days, but I was traveling there. So definitely, yeah, I will come. I would like to come and visit Bulgaria, and definitely yes. KP Doran, Nenad can't come to Bulgaria. He is coming to Scotland first. Yeah, Scotland, guys, everything is fine. USA, Canada, Scotland, Sweden, Norway, Bulgaria, well, Greece, everything is fine. Romania, but of course, if I get the opportunity, I will, guys, come, and I would really love also to show you tips and tricks and to trade. To play some trades during my seminar. EUR first in Slovenia. Yes, next month I will have a seminar in Croatia and Slovenia, respectively Zagreb and Ljubljana. So feel free to, of course, come and meet me there. So Croatia and Slovenia. Yeah, definitely, guys, all over the Europe, all over the Europe now, but probably all over the world also. So yeah, I hope so. Emil, best regards to Angel. Diliana is saying also, if you come to Bulgaria, yes, you will know that, definitely, guys. And that's all, guys, for this session. I hope that we will make pips. I hope that we will make some nice trades. Euro dollar is 4 pips in profit. Of course, guys, I won't take these 4 pips. I'm aiming for more. So let's see what will happen. On Wednesday, we have live trading session. Don't forget to sign up. I expect you on Wednesday. Jeff is saying, thank you so much, Nenad. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone. And Mikhail, thank you, sir. Amazing session recap like always. Have an amazing night and many green pips. Salute. Salute, guys. Cheers, everyone. And I hope to see you soon again. Wish you a great trading week. Stay safe, trade safe. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.